The forgotten story of the 2002 World Cup. The 2002 FIFA World Cup was groundbreaking, marking the first time the tournament was held in Asia and co-hosted by two nations, South Korea and Japan. While the event showcased thrilling matches and memorable moments, it was also marred by controversies that began long before the first kick-off. This video explores the pre-tournament disputes and challenges that set the stage for a World Cup like no other. Pre-tournament controversies. In the early 1990s, both South Korea and Japan independently sought to host the 2002 World Cup, each investing significant resources into their bids. The rivalry between the two nations, rooted in historical and political tensions, intensified as both aimed to bring the prestigious event to their soil. In 1996, in an unprecedented move, FIFA announced that the two countries would co-host the tournament, marking the first and only time the World Cup has been shared between nations. The decision to co-host presented numerous challenges. Both countries had to rapidly develop or upgrade infrastructure to meet FIFA standards. South Korea constructed 10 new or renovated stadiums to accommodate the event. Coordinating logistics between two nations, including travel arrangements for teams and fans, posed significant hurdles. Despite these challenges, both countries managed to deliver the necessary infrastructure in time for the tournament. It's noteworthy that Japan had qualified for the World Cup for the first time in 1998, 4 years before co-hosting the 2002 tournament. This rapid ascent in international football underscored Japan's commitment to establishing itself on the global stage. In 2002, football fans worldwide were eager to witness the spectacle of the World Cup in Asia. Traditional powerhouses like Brazil, Germany, and Italy were favorites, but the tournament's co-hosts, South Korea and Japan, were determined to make their mark. As the matches unfolded, it became clear that this World Cup would be anything but predictable. The rise of the underdogs. South Korea's journey was nothing short of a fairy tale. They topped their group, defeating Poland and Portugal and drawing with the USA. Their success continued into the knockout stages, where they faced Italy in the round of 16. This match, however, would become one of the most contentious in World Cup history. On June 18, 2002, Italy and South Korea clashed in a match that would leave an indelible mark on the tournament. Ecuadorian referee Byron Moreno officiated the game, and his decisions sparked outrage among Italian players, officials, and fans. Early in the match, South Korea was awarded a penalty, which Italian goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon saved, maintaining a 1-0 lead for Italy. As the game progressed, several contentious calls were made. A goal by Damiano Tomasi in extra time was disallowed for offside, a decision hotly disputed by the Italian team. Star forward Francesco Totti received a second yellow card for an alleged dive in the penalty area, resulting in his ejection from the match. South Korea eventually secured a golden goal in extra time, winning 2-1 and advancing to the quarterfinals. The Italian camp was livid, with coach Giovanni Trapattoni and players accusing FIFA of orchestrating their elimination to favor the co-hosts. Italian media echoed these sentiments, with headlines decrying the perceived injustice. Spain faced South Korea in the quarterfinals, a match that further fueled allegations of bias. Spanish players had 2 goals disallowed under dubious circumstances. A header by Ivan Helguera was ruled out after the assistant referee signaled that the ball had crossed the end line before the cross, a claim disputed by replays. A golden goal by Fernando Morientes in extra time was disallowed for an alleged foul, a decision met with disbelief by the Spanish team. The match proceeded to a penalty shootout, with South Korea emerging victorious. Spanish players and media were outraged, suggesting that external influences were at play to ensure the co-hosts' progression. The performances of referees like Byron Moreno and Gamal Al-Khandour, who officiated the Spain-South Korea match, came under intense scrutiny. Accusations ranged from incompetence to deliberate bias. Moreno, in particular, faced severe criticism and was later suspended by the Ecuadorian Football Federation for irregularities in domestic matches. Beyond individual refereeing decisions, broader allegations of corruption within FIFA cast a shadow over the tournament. Critics point to the organization's opaque decision-making processes and the potential for undue influence in match outcomes. While concrete evidence of match fixing was never produced, the controversies of the 2002 World Cup contribute to long-standing perceptions of corruption within FIFA. In the years following the 2002 World Cup, FIFA implemented measures aimed at improving refereeing standards and transparency. However, debates about the integrity of the tournament persist. For fans of Italy and Spain, the events of 2002 remain a painful reminder of how perceived injustices can overshadow the spirit of the game. The 2002 FIFA World Cup was a tournament of contrasts, celebrated for its surprises and criticized for its controversies. While South Korea's remarkable run captivated many, the lingering questions about refereeing decisions and potential corruption serve as a cautionary tale about the importance of integrity in sports. As we reflect on this chapter of football history, it underscores the need for vigilance and transparency to preserve the beautiful game's sanctity. If you found this exploration of the 2002 World Cup intriguing, check out our next video on the most controversial moments in football history.